Hi there, lovely Cancers. Hope you're doing well. This is your love reading for the first 10 days of February 24. It's only for those of you who have someone on your mind, who are dealing with someone. This is not for those of you who are single. Moreover, like I say, and like you know, I'm guessing, this will not resonate with every Cancer out there. Far from it. This is a collective reading, so this is going to be a group of Cancers. Not all of you, of course, as you know. Also, please bear in mind that the roles can be reversed because we are going to be focusing on yourself as well as your person. And finally, the signs that I'll be mentioning may be in your person's chart, in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But these signs may also not be at all relevant for your particular situation, given that this is a collective reading. So let's start with your person. The Moon, Pisces, King of Cups, Scorpio energy, and the Ace of Swords. For you, we have Queen of Pentacles. So my lovely Cancers, you might have Virgo or Capricorn in your chart. Also, bear in mind, roles can be reversed. The Empress, Libra, and Seven of Wands. The challenge is the Four of Wands. Their next move towards you is the Two of Wands. And the outcome is the World, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have Eight of Pentacles. I think someone, and this is just from the get-go, so I'm going to have to, of course, we're going to see afterwards how the overall energy actually ties to this entire spread or reading. But for the time being, I think someone's been working on themselves or have been singularly focusing on something that is very important. For them, maybe they have been doing, some prioritizing, maybe some inner work, maybe trying to find the equilibrium or balance within themselves, going through some cleansing, and that perhaps required quite a lot of work on oneself. Or like I said, it's all because they needed to sort of approach something, without any reservations and placing their full focus on that in particular. Yeah, so let's see how this will sort of tie in. Let's talk about your person, the Moon. I don't know what happened, but something scared this person out of their head, out of their mind is what I wanted to say. So they basically went in facing some sort of fears and anxieties. Listen, if there was a breakup, for example, a separation, what have you, apparently, or maybe even if there was some communication that kind of could have indicated that maybe you are thinking about separation or whatever. So however this resonates, this person definitely had to sort of kind of go and face boldly the fears and anxieties with regards to whatever the situation is. They could also be, I don't know why I'm saying this, but maybe you sort of place the choice before them. And now the choosing part sort of, it's like they want something, but they might be also simultaneously afraid or anxious about it, but they know they have to make that particular decision. Don't even ask how I got there, but let's see. Yeah. Two of Swords, Judgment, Scorpio energy at the bottom of the deck, the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. Here is the thing. You could have you could have actually told them to choose, and I don't know why. It's like, it feels like that. And they could have been indecisive. And now they have to choose. The reason why they were indecisive is because they just didn't know, like what's in store next. If there was the fear of the unknown, for example, like, yeah, I want it, but I'm kind of afraid. Or there could have been some anxiety in the situation. But I want to say that you forced upon them some sort of decision. And now they're all up in their head about it, being afraid as to maybe even what choice would be the best. Or, yes, I want this choice, but I'm simultaneously afraid. There are some anxieties. What if it doesn't work? For example, I'm giving you just, bits and pieces of possible situations, but you'll know if this resonates. But here's the thing, that one decision is gonna be kind of pivotal for the healing of this connection, is what I'm trying to get at, you know, with this judgment call. It's like a judgment decision, like a proper judgment decision. And it has the power to heal the connection, you know? The Magician at the bottom of the deck, they could also be, like I said, they could have some self-doubts, like, but am I capable, or can I? Here's the thing, they're gonna do everything to manifest this, and they will try and use up everything that they have at their disposal to make it happen. It doesn't, like, they know that this is that this decision is a deal breaker, or kind of a, what's the expression, make it or break it. And now they are facing their fears and anxieties when it comes to this particular decision, in whichever shape or form. Let's talk about the King of Cups. They love you. For some of them, they know that they have to mature emotionally to be the person you deserve. Someone who, when they love properly. Someone who knows how to give, but also receive love. But it could also be like they have an enormous amount of love for you guys. So let's see what this is. Yeah, the Hierophant, Taurus energy, and we have the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck right now. Knight of Wands. They have a lot of passion for you. They want to come in and communicate possibly about this particular decision. Forgive me. This decision may revolve around the concept of commitment. Be that traditional concept, or commitment like marriage or moving in or whatever it is. They sense that you are a little bit reserved. Or they could also be dealing with the fact that they kind of didn't want it before because they were afraid, or whatever it is that they were afraid, and they were sitting in their protective bubble, not even entertaining the idea. I think you sort of gave them the choice. Like, you know what? This is it. It's up to you. Okay. But they do love you. They want to be with you. They know that they have to mature. Maybe they have to grow up to make that particular decision with regards to this commitment. But they are definitely fired up. They are passionate about it. However, with this Knight of Wands, this is a very fast and fiery energy. But with fire, you know, it can sort of burst into flames and then sort of die down. It can be sort of a perpetual kind of situation. So this might be this person's trouble, you know. At one point they might be all up in it, and then they would get called afterwards. You know what I'm trying to get at? But the thing is, they do love you. They are growing up, and now they kind of have to go through some sort of understanding as to why they were always perhaps unable to make that decision, why they were sort of pushing it away, because they thought they had some comfort zone with you, where they didn't have to move things any further. But I really believe that you kind of told them like it's now or never. I wanted to say dude, but you know, that can be sad for both men and women. So anyway, let's move on. Ace of Swords. Listen, they are definitely going through an epiphany. They had an epiphany. And whereas they were indecisive and overburdened with fears and anxieties with regards to making that particular choice or decision, it seems like it's going to be so, or it already has begun, has become very clear to them what they need to do and why, you know? So we have Four of Wands and we have the Knight of Swords. So this realization or epiphany is gonna put them in an even higher speed, like they were accelerate their move towards you even more, because the Knight of Swords is the fastest one when compared, if you remember, to the Knight of Wands. This one had the realization and they're rushing in to communicate that, and that has everything to do with the Four of Wands. Now, what is Four of Wands? especially if we combine it with the Hierophant here and all the jazz. It's about, and now this is and or, so take it how it resonates. Marriage, long-term connections, moving in together, having children together, having a stable long-term commitment in whichever shape or form. It's only once you, I want to say once you kind of gave them the choice, which will be a make it or break it, it's only then that they had this epiphany and they now want to rush in. The Knight of Swords is the fastest one to save the day. At the bottom of the deck, why? Because the Page of Cups, because they want to apologize and come in with an offer of love. They are hoping and opting for love. Let's talk about you. You seem... Okay, now just looking at the image, you seem a little bit like... I'm just gonna show you, and I don't know. It's like you're in some sort of waiting mode, but you are quite undisturbed. It's like, you know what? I'm happy with myself. I'm grounded. You could be also well off. You could be a mother figure for some of you. It doesn't have to be the case. Just saying. But it feels like you're undisturbed. It's like it's their decision. I'm absolutely patient. I don't know how much longer I can wait. But you know what? I'm closing my eyes to sort of relax, breathe in, feel grounded while they are making their decision. However, they should make it ASAP. That's the feeling that I'm getting with this energy. Let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Do forgive me for laughing. It's just maybe it's just the way I said it is something that is funny for me. King of Wands, Aries energy. A lot of you water signs have a lot of Aries either in your chart, or maybe they have, you know, maybe or maybe not. Collective reading. So, okay, here's the thing. You know, with the Queen of Pentacles as energy, as the energy. By the way, 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is how you think. This is how I actually want to try and sort of change even my voice while saying this. It's like, you know what? Here's the thing. Either we are in the same boat or we are not. I can make it on my own. I'm absolutely fine with myself the way I am and who I am. But they need to wake up. They need to sort of be on the same page with me, which actually means like we both have to have the same view of things, the same goal ahead of us, and we have to jointly go for it. You know, that's what it takes. That's what it takes. I'm not doing this alone. I don't want to do this alone. So it's make it or break it. Are you with me or are you not in this? This may have something to do with, you know, maybe some business endeavors, just saying. Or business endeavors may be means to an end as well. You see the potential for a marriage with this person. But I don't think that you will be cry them a river if they don't live up to your expectations. And you do deserve whatever it is that you want. I mean, who wouldn't accept the same thing from the person you're with? So the Empress, there's still for you, my beautiful Cancer. By the way, I just want to say for some of you, maybe this is you, maybe this is you, I don't know. Maybe there is an issue of pregnancy for some of you. If it has nothing to do with anything, let's move on. The Empress in itself is, but what I want to say, this character here, this is you, you are full aware of the fact that you are abundant on your own. It's like, I almost want to say you could even be well off as well and an independent contractor just for some of you, but it's more than that. You are fully aware of your your abundance, of you. I want to say you have high but a healthy high self-esteem as well. Like, I don't think, like, if they lose you, it's gonna be their loss and their loss alone. That's the impression that I'm getting. You want you maybe do want a lot of things from them. Maybe you want this progress, you know, and who wouldn't? This particular teamwork, or maybe just taking things to the next level. Maybe for some of you it's about children, becoming pregnant. However this fits in. The Star, Aquarius energy, but you are overly like, and the King of Cups. And here they are as the King of Cups. So, and we have the Magician at the bottom of the deck, Gemini, Virgo energy. So, you are not losing your enthusiasm, but you're also not losing out of sight your own worth. You might have a lot of love for them. Moreover, this could be you being absolutely hopeful that this progression will be exactly what they are going through, like waking up, growing up. You might view them as your ultimate wish fulfillment, but only if they come in as the King of Cups. And believe you me, they're actually going through whatever it is that they're going through, where they are becoming one. Okay? The Magician at the bottom of the deck. You yourself are quite optimistic. You want them to do the work that is necessary. But at the same time, I don't believe that you're going to cry them a river if they don't do that. It's like, yes, I do love you. I really want you in my life. You're actually my wish fulfillment. I want to have family with you. I want us to progress. I want whatever it is that you want from this person. But I also feel like you're not going to kind of be overly disturbed with whatever happens next. Let's talk about the Seven of Wands. And by the way, with the Magician, you may be even hopeful that they themselves will sort of make it happen no matter what. Okay? Listen, I just want to say, whatever the decision was it, and it was something that scared them. Like I said, it could have been about some sort of commitment. It could have been about children. It could have been about marriage. It could have been about moving in together. It could have been about all of it together. You know, that's the idea. So let's talk about the Seven of Wands. Still, yeah, I still see you like someone like, you know what, I'm happy with who I am, where I am, on my own. You do have some boundaries around you. It almost feels like if you're gonna come to me, you have to come in right. Otherwise, I'm not even gonna attempt to listen to you. That's the idea that I'm getting. That's how self-confident you are, and this is a good thing, especially if you know your worth and you know exactly what you deserve in life, my Cancers. Or if this is the person you're dealing with, the World, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Six of Wands. It's like, I'm ready for the next chapter with or without you. I know what I deserve. I think I had a very similar reading before. Yeah. I can't remember when, how, for whom, but there is a deja vu happening here. Never mind. Like, I'm ready for this next chapter. I know what I deserve. I know what my success and victory is in a situation. Are you on board or are you not? If you are, please make sure not to come at me with, you know, whatever BS. It's just, please grow up. That's the impression that I'm getting here. Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Because, you know what? You're going to be happy. If they come in, it's a success, it's a victory, it's a beautiful thing. New chapter, reasons for celebrations. Like I said, so many things can be reasons for celebrations. If not, yeah, I have friends and family. I can be happy. I know what I want. Oh, I'm overly dramatic. So sorry, Cancers. Let's talk about the challenge Four of Wands. Yeah, this is about having long-term commitment, long-term connection, moving in together, home, maybe even buying home for some of you, marriage with children, what have you. So that's the challenge. That was a dispute. Well, that's what you told them. Make up your mind. Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy, the Moon, Pisces energy. Like I said, Pisces. The Moon, we started off with them. The thing is, that was exactly what made, like, why they, something about the whole situation of what you told them that they have to make up their mind about was something that they were always afraid of, perhaps. I don't know, this could go back to their own childhood and how they view these commitments. Maybe they're afraid to do that. Maybe they could simply be afraid to sort of have it and then sort of lose it, or what have you. They could have been fearful to have everything that I've talked about when it comes to 401. So it's either or situation. You'll know your story. And it's not just that, but if someone wants to have it with you, and if they are definitely willing, this is gonna be hard work for this person, and they must know this. With the Knight of Pentacles, here it is. The Knight of Pentacles is the most trustworthy, but the slowest, the most meticulous knight out there, but is the only one who reaches the goal. So this is going to be a due diligence for this person, a hard work, but a rewarding one once they get there. They just have to face the fears surrounding this goal, which is 2, and I'm going to repeat it one more time, just in case. Let's move in together. Let's buy a home together. Let's have children. Let's get married. Let's be in a long-term exclusive commitment, or all of it together. So whatever your story is. But I think that's about it. Because here's the thing. They could be fearful, but in the end game, with the Ten of Swords here, if they don't do it, it's going to be their loss. And didn't I say this? They're going to be in a Ten of Swords kind of energy. This is the worst energy-wise kind of situation you may find yourself in. Okay? So, 2 of Wands. What's happening? I talked to you before, I think, about comfort zone. Maybe they thought at one point, yeah, we are good, like, why changing things? But it was a comfort zone for them because they were afraid to make this move. Now, they're coming in. For some of you, they could be traveling towards you to tell you this, or maybe the travel or relocation could have something to do with this. It's usually for the 3 of Wands, but with the 2 of Wands, it's just because of this image here. Okay. Anyway, if it's not that, this is just about them understanding and telling you, you know what? I understand that I was in a comfort zone. I know that I have to change the lanes. We have the first clarifier, Ace of Cups. Allow me to start over again with you. Let us have a fresh start. I'm willing to change the lanes, the MO, the behavioral patterns, the perspective, whatever it is. Maybe even locations for some of you. Strength for the Ace of Cups. Strength, Leo energy at the bottom of the deck. First of all, they could admit to you that they know that you had been patient. Secondly, it could be about them, you know, this thing, especially in the light of fears and anxieties surrounding this situation, this commitment, maybe it just sort of took them a lot of courage to come in with such a bold statement saying, you know what, I'm ready for this new direction, so to speak. Okay, what else for the 2 of Wands? They are growing up as we speak, I must tell you this. Maybe they were immature emotionally or something, but it didn't have, like, this is what I want to stress, because I want to say that for the majority of you, this was because they had their own issues prior to you, more than that it was something with regards to you. Otherwise, they wouldn't be bothering as they are right now with wanting to say this. You know what I'm trying to say? So maybe you should cut them some slack, is what I want to say. Don't kill me for that or shoot me for that. I'm joking. So we have Wheel of Fortune, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and we have Justice, Libra energy. It could very well be a legal transaction, which could be about marriage yet again, getting married. With the Wheel, they know exactly that this is a turning point. There's no going back. It's now or never. They're definitely hopeful that you'll take them in and understand that they are serious this time around. that they actually do want to marry you. This is just for some of you, my friends. I don't know. But I honestly, I love this reading for you, my beautiful Cancers. But I want to stress once again, I know I'm repetitive, but I always want to be as clear as possible. This can be a lot of things. Maybe you are in a beautiful, committed relationship, but the issue could be, should we have a child or not? You know, this could be, yeah, you are living at a distance. Are you gonna relocate or not? Oh, we have been together for a long time. Are we gonna move in or not? Oh, we have been together for a long time. Are we gonna have marry and have family potentially down the, whatever it is, you'll know your story. But they have been reserved and fearful of that particular decision. So let's wrap this up with the world. This is this new, beautiful new chapter that you are hoping to have for the better. And if you were afraid that they'll come in empty-handed or with some empty talk which you just don't have the time to listen to, I don't think that will be the case. Because the world you were hoping for yourself here is coming in. A fresh new chapter, a brand new chapter. Maybe even if you, maybe there was no separation. Maybe you're in a connection, and now it's time to make that decision that will sort of shift things to the next level in whichever shape or form. But here it is, it's coming in. And let's clarify the world. So we have 5 of Pentacles as well as 10 of Pentacles, and at the bottom of the deck, 8 of Wands. It's coming very soon. Beautiful Cancers. This could be just a communication, but a very productive one that will kind of be so productive that the results will be tangible, visible, what have you. For some of you, like I said, they might be traveling in an ASAP or relocating towards you. That's just for 1 or 2 of you. So what's this communication is going to be about? You know what? It's going to be this. I have a lot of regrets that I didn't make that decision. I was so afraid. Or I just didn't want to do it, or, you know, whatever it was. But I have so many regrets, because now when I had the time to myself, or perhaps now when I thought this through, whatever it is that happened, now when I saw you pushing me away, or maybe now once we were separated, whatever your situation is, I now fully understand that I want to have it all with you. With the 10 of Pentacles, and it's interesting, I've been giving you or options, whereas the 10 of Pentacles is all of it together. Home, children, marriage, family, money, like all of it. And they want to have it all. They are getting ready for this new chapter after a lot of regrets. Well, maybe you even left them and they felt isolated and, as they say for this card, left alone in the dark. So they're coming in physically, metaphorically, whatever have you, but definitely to have this discussion with you and to begin this new chapter with you towards having it all. This is going to be, let's go back to the overall energy, the singular focus. Beautiful reading. So, I didn't ask anything. Let's see. Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Didn't I say something about this? If this is even relevant. Some of them maybe were not ready for the next move because they grew up in some, you know, like families that, you know, they shattered families or whatever. I don't know the exact situation, and I don't want to be trying to be smart about it. Okay, now, could we have a message for the Cancers that this resonated with? Yeah, like I said, they had to, and I think I said it somewhere at the very beginning. I told you about a possibility that this has nothing to do with you. They could have had some family issues, or maybe their parents were divorced. I don't know. So we got 2. This one came next. This one came first, so I'm not gonna take it. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. This is a very good thing at the bottom of the deck. By the way, this, if you just want to know, Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. This could also indicate that they are now finally taking control of their life because they are releasing the past that made them indecisive for some of you. For the others of you, this could be in the past where you already freed yourself from this person, only so that they can go through this process as well. Deception at the bottom of the deck. We have someone is wearing a full self mask in this relationship. Bear in mind, this could talk about, someone who might have been quite immature at one point in time, and maybe they didn't want to show you how much they love you if you sort of kind of gave them an ultimatum, or freed yourself, or told them that you might free yourself from them. So that could have been that deception. Moreover, this could be about them somewhere before, where they were perhaps telling you that they want the same thing as you, but maybe they didn't, given everything that I've said, those fears and anxieties, and maybe that was the deception I'm talking about. What I can tell you definitely is there is a brand new and a beautiful chapter with you and this person happening, okay? And they're gonna do everything in their power to make it happen. Stay optimistic about your love life. Beautiful reading. That's all I can say for you, my beautiful Cancer. So I really wish you all the best. That's it for now. Stay strong, and until the next time. Bye.